guys, it's Jada Mahogane, your beauty bestie, and I'm back with another video. Okay, y'all, so we're gonna talk about some real stuff right now. We're gonna talk about heat training your hair versus relaxers. I know y'all are probably like, why are we talking about relaxers in 2023? But we are going to get into it. So if that's something that you want to hear more about, go ahead and continue watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you do not miss any of this beauty content. So this is something that's near and dear to my heart. We are going to talk about it. I feel like it needs to be talked about. It needs to be talked about more. Obviously, if you're watching this, you can do whatever you want to do with your hair. You can absolutely do, it's your body, baby. You do what you want with it, okay? You feel me? However, we know, and maybe some of you guys don't know, if you're watching this, if you are in another country, if you're just somebody who doesn't watch a lot of news, social media, those types of things, you may not know. But there are ingredients in relaxers that are linked to cancer. There we have it. We're gonna address that elephant in the room right away. So that is that, okay? What relaxers do, and I'll just explain it like this. So our hair is like a ladder, right? And you know that a ladder has steps, okay? So our hair is built up of steps that create a ladder all the way up the hair shaft. Now, when we are getting relaxers, we are putting a chemical on our hair from root to end, including scalp, because it's going to get on your scalp and your scalp is going to absorb it just like any other product that you absorb. And what the relaxer is doing, it is breaking the steps to the ladder of your hair. So imagine you have a ladder that has, you know, turns to it. It's not a straight up and down ladder, but it got some curves and some turns to it. So now when you break those steps, it starts to drop. Gravity makes it straight. Okay, so that is kind of what a relaxer is doing. Now, a relaxer, you really shouldn't get a relaxer to make your hair straight. It should just be used to loosen up the curl pattern, but a lot of people leave it on until the hair is bone straight, which is damaging, and that's a whole nother thing for a whole nother video. So just follow me. That is what a relaxer does. It makes the hair more straight. It takes it from being coily to kind of being like wavy or having less texture. But we all know there are chemical things in relaxers that are linked to cancer. So I just really want you guys to know that there's another way. There's another way for you to, if you're wanting to have less coily hair. Now, it's your body, your hair, your head. You can absolutely do what you want. But I just want you guys to know there are safer ways, less damaging ways that you can do this, okay? Would you rather have coily hair or would you rather have cancer? Like, I hate to put it like that, but that's just really, that's how I look at it. I know that's very, like, outrageous, but I just wouldn't want to take no chances, okay, you guys? So I'm just going to be giving you another option, which is heat training your hair. So heat training your hair is basically you applying heat to your hair over time, and that is giving your hair like muscle memory almost. So it's just like if you're putting your hair in a ponytail, right? Some people can easily do a slick back, right? It's really easy. Their hair is known to be pushed back. Your hair remembers that, hey, my owner, my body likes to pull my hair back in a ponytail. Your hair remembers that. So when you're heat training your hair, it's your way of telling your hair, when I apply heat, I want you to stay this way. So then when it's curly, it's still going to have less texture and it's going to be a little more easier to manipulate. So my hair is heat trained. When I blow dry it, my hair goes straight down. It doesn't stick out, you know, if you have an afro and say for instance you don't apply heat to your hair, it kind of maybe still sticks up and out when you blow dry it because it's not used to being manipulated in that way. So if you're someone who wants it to be less coily, have less texture and easier to manipulate, you can heat train it. Meaning, say for instance, you know, you wash your hair once a month maybe, or once every 2 weeks. You can say, you know what, I'm gonna blow dry my hair every time I shampoo my hair instead of letting it air dry. that is you heat training your hair. Or you're saying, you know what, every 3 months I'm going to get a silk press, or every 2 months I'm going to get a silk press. That is you heat training your hair. Your hair is going to remember that, and it's slowly going to start to loosen up in texture. Now, there is a difference between having heat damage and having heat trained hair. It's a very fine line, but it is possible if you have a stylist who really pays attention to your hair, and if you're going to the same stylist, because they can kind of, like I said, gauge it. I have heat trained hair. I don't have heat damaged hair. My hair is still very healthy, but when I blow dry it, it's what? Straight. When I curl it, it's what? Straight. This is not flat iron hair. This is only curled hair. I took a curling iron and curled it and put on rollers. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, just so you know that there is another option. You do not have to get a relaxer to have a looser texture of hair. And I know a lot of people are going to say, well, what about us that wear the pixie cuts? That's a difficult one, because there are some stylists out there who will do pixie cuts on natural hair, but those are far and few in between, and it's not something that's going to last. What I would suggest, however, if you fall into that category, you can use color. And y'all, I know y'all probably like, what, Jada, you got on a whole nother thing. Okay, y'all, like this video, subscribe to my channel, okay? Follow me here. If you are somebody who has a pixie cut and you are wanting to maybe stop using the relaxers, you can swap and do color instead. Color is known to loosen the texture of your hair. Bleach is known to loosen the texture of your hair. So if you are not afraid of color, you can substitute the relaxer and say, you know what, I'm gonna lighten my hair. I'm going to lighten my hair. I'm gonna go to my stylist and I'm gonna lighten my hair, and maybe that'll loosen up my texture. That will do it as well. It's just something about knowing that that is linked to cancer just does not sit right in my spirit, because us as women, men, in between, whoever, people of color who have textured hair, we are the ones who are wearing relaxers. Perms, you guys, are treatments that create curls, okay? We are not getting perms. It's not the 1970s. We're not getting perms, okay? We are getting relaxers to straighten our hair. How come we gotta be the ones that get cancer? Why we gotta be the, why us? Anyways, y'all, I hope that little bit of information helped y'all out. If you do have any questions, put those in the description box, because I know this is a very broad topic. And like I said in my last video, I'm trying to explain this in a way that the everyday consumer can truly understand what's going on with their hair, what's happening in the hair world, because a lot of stylists are choosing not to share. And I'm an oversharer. I'm just gonna tell you that now. I'm an oversharer, and I want you guys to know what's going on in 2023, y'all. And the relaxers is causing cancer. Okay? All right? Keep that in mind, y'all. I will see you guys in the next video, and until next time.